Good morning, everyone. Excuse my stopped up nose. I just woke up, which probably means I'll yawn a lot today. But hey, we got 9 levels left to go on our healer, and then we can start our tank. So, let's get right into it. Dungeons. Alright, let's go sell all this, open those bags while we wait for the queue. Okay.
I buy and trade.
Yeah. Alright. Just real quick, I want to make sure that we've learned all the patterns that we can for our transmog, in case we ever want to change what our dude looks like, even though all this gear is not all that great. Alright, learned all that. Boom. But yeah, so this is going to be an early stream today. I actually started a little bit earlier than I said I was going to. This is going to be from about 10 to 12 o'clock, give or take, because I have a meeting at work, and then I've also got interviews I got to do for work, and then either I get to come back home for a few hours and we'll stream again, or I'll just be at work until late night, and then tomorrow will be our all-day stream. So, there's a dungeon. And I don't see what boss it wants us to go to yet. Oh yeah, we need to get that orb before we start the tank. And what kind of tank do we got now? Oh, Sunfire tank. Oh, interesting. We're going the wrong way. I don't get it. I don't know why they're going this way. It makes no sense to go this way. The boss that we need is not this direction, I don't think. I mean, I guess you could go this way, but it's the long way around. This tank seems to be doing pretty good. Now, I will say I did start the blood tank already, so that we got to level 10, so that I wasn't going to have to have you guys watch me level up again to level 10, so that part's already done. Turn that way down. Whee. There we go. Once we get to the tank, whether that's during this stream or later on, like tomorrow, we won't have to sit there and watch me get to 10 and then start tanking. So we've already got to 10. So we literally get to just go straight into tanking. For the most part, I know these dungeons, but this is why I'm confused. I don't know why we're going this way. Unless this tank is just like, hey, I'm going to take out as many bosses as I possibly can. But yeah, I don't understand why we're going this way. It doesn't make sense. Aside from trying to take down as many bosses as we can. And he's not even going to fight this boss. He's just going to keep running. Leveled. Neat gear that he's got on. The tank. What all do we have in our party anyway? We have a Pyromancer, level 12, level 14 Tinkerer, a level 31 Reaper. The tank is almost 50 and then we're 52. 8 more levels to go. Ah! No, come back. Here's the first boss we're gonna take out. This guy used to drop a item that would let you do that dance. It was a two-handed axe. I don't know if they brought it back for this version of the game or not. Alright. One unnecessary boss down. Because, like, really all we had to do was go this way. And then we would have been done. But hey, I guess more XP. So we got 8 levels to go. Whew. And that will make the second level, or second character we've gotten to max level on. I'm really glad we went with this guy as a healer. Like, I've seen some of the other healers, and they look interesting and fun. Ugh, but the mechanics for this particular healer I think is more interesting. Because I have different like I've got rage heals and I've got mana heals, and as long as I'm bouncing between them, I shouldn't run out of mana, in theory. Plus I've got this sunset effect, so that all of my heals have different abilities. But and then like I got a perk that when I use a rage ability, I get 5% of my mana back. So that's just helping keep my mana up. Ow, ow. So this build does have quite a bit of mechanical healing, but I think in the end it's actually quite well worth it. Go. Glutton Cleaver. Ooh, let's back up. Where'd the tank go? Holy crap. I didn't notice he was fighting anything. That's my beat. That's 100% my bad. Back. And then like I have this talent here, Cultivate Divinity, so increases my Prayer of the Sands or Staff of the Sun heal by a lot. Like once it gets to 20 stacks. I accidentally used Staff of the Sun. This one. But yeah, it increases it by a whole bunch of heal ability, and that's where you'll see sometimes I hit like that 1600 heal hit with an ability, and that's because I'm getting mass increase because of that. It's like we're at looks like 13 and we're already at 65% more heal. Yeah, 19's already at 95, so 20, get 100% more healing done. So then I hit that, and bam, that was 800 per person. But I did look over our tank already. Not enough to know how I'm going to build it yet. But I did notice that its primary attack heals it. And that's why we were having that one tank yesterday that just could not die. Because he was constantly healing himself just by attacking. So... Illumination. I need stuff that gives me more mana per second outside of combat, though. I like this Pyromancer, though. That might be the next DPS class we try. Because I've found my healer. This is going to be my primary healer. I don't think I'm going to try any of the other healing classes. We might just to be on the safe side, but I think this is going to be it for my healer. Depending on how we like the tank, that the Blood Mage tank might just be our tank. And then it will come down to trying to find a melee and a caster DPS after that. This Tinker, man. This is another tank that seems to be doing more damage than everybody in the party, but he's also higher level than all of the other DPS, so... Ugh. There we go. Did that level us? Yes, it did. It almost double leveled us. Alright. Are they going to queue for another? And we didn't get any of those. So we'll end up, actually, let's just go ahead and we can abandon that quest. We can abandon this quest. It looks like everybody's dipping out, which is fine. So in that case, click here, leave party. And we'll just queue for another one. That up. Oop, I didn't mean to click spirit, but that's fine. I'm hoping to get more Ascension ones. Yeah, like that. Bam, marks of Ascension. Okay. Go through and learn all these before we sell them. And then see, in retail WoW, you can even sell stuff to a vendor and it will teach you the pattern. But in this one, it does not. So you have to actually go through and go, oh, I want to either equip it to learn it, or you have to do what I'm doing, which is hold down Control and Alt, and then right-click the item, and it will ask you if you want to add it to your appearance. If you do, it will soul bind the item, which means you cannot trade it or sell it on the auction house. And then it will go to your appearance list. So you can't see it because I have it blocked. But in the chat log, it's just like learned. All right. Okay, there we go. Shoot, at this rate, we might get to that 500 gold that we need to learn our next writing. Okay, because we're getting 2 bags out of this every time. We get dungeon spoils and another dungeon spoils. So we're actually getting more money by going healer. It'll be the same thing when we go tank too. But yeah, now we're about to hit level, where is it? 54. Let's quickly try and put these points in before we get thrown in there. I don't care about Solar Conquest. Grab that. Not that it matters. We're just cool to a ray of illumination. What the hell is ray of a solar beam? Sun run. The heck? We'll have to go look at that. Ray. I don't see it there. Good timing on the level. Alright. Yeah, we'll have to look though, because if that's a better illumination. Hey, look at this. I'm an alliance character and I have I'm a human and I have, it looks like 2 orcs, a blood elf in my party. Without going and looking. I love it.
Release the hounds!
You wouldn't see this in regular WoW. Which I don't understand, like, they led up to the fact that the Horde and Alliance were supposed to be allies somewhat and working together for the betterment of Azeroth, and yet they still never really let you do anything together. Which I think is kind of a missed opportunity with their storyline. So. Oh, he's about to get toasted. like this tank. We're already almost done with this dungeon. This is great. The fact that I buff at the same time as heal is actually really good. Now the only downside is the fact that if somebody has whatever is on my tank right now, it makes it super hard for me to heal him because the game is trying to dispel whatever's on him.
You will not defile me. Burn, righteous fire.
And there we go. That gets us to 54, almost 55. Wait, what did he say? Oh, that it wasn't Mythic Dungeon. I mean, I'll queue with everybody again. Alright. So, this skill says, Seeker of the Sinners reduces the cooldown of Ray of Illumination by 30 seconds. Ray of... And it now reduces... But where the heck is Ray of Illumination? Solar Swiftness, Let It Shine, Glaring Rays, Light Ward, Ward of Light, Hope, Devoted to the Sun, Guidance Intervention, Devout Guidance, Lead None Astray, Guidance Trance, Holy Form, which is what I'm trying to get to, Solar Apex, and Missionary. That none of that is okay. So it must be a skill that I get at some point then? But we want to get to Holy Form. So we're going to grab Solar Beam. And then we're going to grab that one. Solar Beam. Heals a friendly target for 33, then jumps to 4 additional allies. So we got to add that, and it's a rage skill. Let's go ahead and put a point here. Why not? And then we're going to hit P. And then we're going to go to Sun Cleric. And it was... Oh no, there's Ray of Illumination. Oh. Skill does absolutely nothing. PD, Calm Glimmer, Sungate, no. Blessings. Solar Beam. Here we go. Put that there. Then we're going to pull you up. Go to Spells. Shift. Sunshine Parent Devotion. And then Solar Beam will be button 4.
Not enough rage.
Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. I don't know why I didn't get my 2 bags. That's weird. Okay, we'll just leave Dungy. No, leave Dungy. Okay, let's sell.
Open for business.
All right. Same thing. We want to make sure that we. Okay, don't need any of those. All this can be sold then.
Light.
Already up to 333 gold of the 540 that we need in order to get our next mount. I don't think it would take us that much longer after we get sorry, trying to answer questions for people at work. But it wouldn't take us much longer to get the gold that we need to get the increased mountain speed for this character as fast as we've been gaining gold. Because bear in mind, like, we're doing everything the same right now, and as we did with our Felguard or whatever, and he only has 396 gold, which is only about 60 gold more than we have currently. So we may get on par when we hit 60, but it seems like we've been getting gold a little faster on this character, which is a plus. But yeah, so we did do the Blood Mage tank. Like I said, we got it to level 10, which is great. And so we're just basically waiting to hit 60 with this guy so we can start leveling the tank. We've got 6 levels to go, which is awesome. Let's see where you're the.
Great to meet
No.
ya.
Anything on the board? Gotta get the spec 2. Oh, let's go see what a specialization book would cost. Because I can't imagine that it's cheap. What are you at now? 764? It was at like 4,000 gold the other day. Okay. Fan collection, scroll, gathering, Stormwind, Arclight, Reputation, Book of Ascension. Heirloom weapon token. It's a mace. What's it look like? Oh, what the? Okay. Illusion, blood draining. Collect this weapon enchantment.
I can't equip that.
Alright, won't work. Okay, next. So what if I type in, let's see, so let me go, it is, where is it? It's called a tome. That's what I'm looking for, tome. Nothing. No tomes. Oh, DPS dipped. I'll stay in if the tank still wants to go. He was a pretty good tank. Oh, nope, he left. So let's queue for our own dungeon then. No thanks. That looks wicked cool. How much do you want for this? 30 gold? Hmm. Both of these are found on the Ethereal Bazaar. So since we're here, let's just go to the bazaar real quick. I think this was the mace we were, or the axe, yeah. Requires 200 bazaar tokens. I don't know how to get that. We may have to figure out how to get bazaar tokens. That's blah. There you go. That's nice. That's dripping frost everywhere. Cool. That's just a big sword. That's a bow? Okay. Meh. Meh. Pebble. That's like a little bitty frostmorn. That's neat. That's a better bow. That's just a creepy crossbow. Oop, that's cool. That would be good for the fell dude if it wasn't a dagger. Yo. That's a two-handed sword. That looks like from, I forget what the raid's called. Oh, that's wicked. Heck yeah, bro. That thing, like, look at that. Like, if the 3D model could come out of the frame, it would be coming out of the frame. That's ridiculous. Okay, I already looked at that one. So there's a golden blue, yeah, golden blue one. Ooh, I like that staff. She is pretty. We're gonna have to figure out how to get bazaar tokens. Shoulder plates. Nice little staff there. Oh, the sword. It transformed. Do it again. Do it again. I covered it up. Huh. Okay. That's another really good scythe. I like that one. Pole arm. Ooh, I like these shoulder plates. Yeah. That's just a big fat gun. Mace. Axe. Dagger. That's a really pointy rapier. It looks nice though. That's like some you'd find out of Final Fantasy. Crossbow. Fist weapons. We were on page 5. Ooh, here's this dungeon. This was the first one that made me think we were gonna have to get a different healer. Bro, seriously? There we go. So that fight is still a little rough for this guy, because if I get silenced, I've got no way to heal. And I don't have enough heal over time effects that I can proc them all, at least on a tank or somebody who takes heavy damage before the silence. So it makes it a little rough, sadly. Mana regeneration increased by 48. All right, so we are now at 55. We've got 5 levels to go. Ooh, ooh, tank, tank.
Heretics, you will suffer for this interruption. For the master, I die 1,000 times, 1,000.
There we go. So now we have like a chain heal effect, which is nice. So now we've got I don't know who that is, but they're about to be out of mana. At least I'm in here with more humans now. At least another human. Level 39 human witch doctor. Not doing bad as a tank. if I'm being perfectly honest. And then you run to the side because he will go in and take it all out. I swear this used to be a raid. Like I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like this used to be a straight up raid. Thank you. Aggro all those people. I could be wrong. Like it might be a 5-man dungeon, but I honestly, it's been so long I can't remember. Smack it. You weren't supposed to pull the boss. Gotta walk up to the fire. Okay, now you gotta get him out of the fire. These last 5 levels are going to be the ones that are going to be the hardest to get because we don't have any rested XP. Ooh. No, they insta-died. Where'd he die at? Oh, there he. Okay. Yeah. Not much I can do about an insta-death. What are you? Guidance, safeguard, Sungate. Oh my gosh. He insta-died again. Can't stand and stuff if you don't have the health for it. You are a level 11 Stormbringer. You definitely don't have the health to stand there and take all that damage. No, this was a just regular dungeon. This wasn't a raid. This was a regular dungeon. It was one of the quote-unquote newest ones added before I stopped playing. Because I remember having to do this guy, and people didn't understand that you had to switch targets on him. Because he'll be big on this guy right now. And then partway through the fight, he'll switch from this to one of his little clones or whatever. Yeah, see? So that one will shrink and another one will grow. And then you have to switch targets real quick. There you go. See, that only got us halfway through 55. And we didn't even get our chest for completion? What the? Okay. Weird. Alright. Leave party. Alright, we got one more talent point. Hope. Critical heals now heal for 127 every 2 seconds. Okay, so that's a good one too. Google, you can shut up. Alright, apply changes. So next level, we're going to get Holy Form. It's an instant cast for 10 seconds, increases healing done by 10%, and Holy Critical Strike chance by 5% while active. Your threat generation is reduced by 50%. Holy Form lasts until canceled, but dealing any fire damage will end this effect. So it takes a ton of mana, but it will increase all of our healing. So that's a plus. And then Guidance Trance. Enrage your guided ally for 8 seconds, grant 25% increased haste and 10% increased damage done. Only usable. Meh. Not huge on that one. Solar Apex. Instantly generates 20 solar power and increases your healing by 25. That's a 2. Nope. I hate the cooldown ones. Allows the periodic killing of Sunshine to critically strike. That would be nice. Glory to the Sun. Healing done by Sun generates 2 stacks of Cultivate Divinity. So we'll get that, and then we'll probably get Missionary. Lead Me Not Astray. Increases all the effects of Solar Guidance by 1 over... Nah. That's good if we're going PvP healer, honestly. Alright, so let's queue for another dungeon real quick, and then we're going to continue browsing the bazaar. We are on page 5. I think we just finished page 5. Yeah. Page 6. Yeah, that's alright. Ooh, there you go. I know that's from a raid. That's Dragon Soul. Yo. Is that a companion? Nope. That is a skin for our thing. That's a mount. That thing looks OP. Giant wooden training sword. That's a nice mace. That's okay. That's a book. Oh, with an eyeball on it. It's a crossbow. That's just creepy. That's another mount. That's okay. Is that another skin? Use this volume to tame a larger skeleton, yellow, gray, and armored. Huh. Bloodsoaked Valuematics Gladiator. Well, there's you a nice little sword. Hey. Yo. That's cool looking. That's a messed up blade. Okay. Well, that's a neat little mace. I kind of like that. It's a spear with an axe haft. Another spear. That one's way cooler looking because it's got the weird floaty orbies on it. That one's got fire orbies. This looks dumb. There you go. That's better. Blade of Agony. Another mount. That one's actually pretty OP looking. Oh, there you go. Let's be on a giant frog. What? Sure. I don't know. Just make it go away. Our tank is a Primalist, level 52 Orc Primalist. You can't jump over the rail anymore, buddy. Oh, I guess you can't. So much damage between these two. Holy cow. A Stormbringer and a Barbarian just did 50k DPS in that fight. Like, holy crap. That's insane. Oh, that's got sockets in it. None of our gear will, sadly. And that's the thing is, like, once we find what classes we want to officially work on, we will have to start looking for legit gear instead of this bind on account gear. And what's crazy is, like, we're already 50, so if we really liked this character, we could prestige it, which would set it back to 1 and give us access to prestige gear. Is this a different version of the dungeon? I swear there used to be nothing but ghosts out here. God, these two are OP AF, man. I bet you if I look at their stuff, they're all in like mythic gear and whatnot. Like I could probably get away with doing right now heroic dungeons when this healer hits 60, but that's gonna require me to like literally look at the stats and start going through and figuring out how to best increase the healing of this character. This Primalist really knows what he's doing. He's got his build down pat. And like I said, he is probably rocking some serious gear. If I can get him to sit still long enough. Inspect. Oh no, he's wearing all, okay. Yeah, he's wearing all find on account heirlooms. He just really knows that class. My buddy. Because we're just flying through this. We gotta look at Pox real quick too. He's just wearing regular gear, no heirlooms. So again, really knows his build. That's always a plus to see. When people tell you that they've seen the 1%ers in these games, that's what you're talking about. That dude is wearing all blues and greens, and he's rolling 20k DPS in here. He knows his rotation, he knows what skill points to put in, he knows what skills to use. Like, that's some hardcore dedication right there. We'll get there with whatever character we decide to main. I'm just trying to find that character right now. I'd have been mad if I'd missed that jump. Oh. God, these two are so pro. You can tell he's got a higher level character somewhere because of the transmog stuff he's got on, I think. I don't think you can buy that transmog. I think that's one that you have to unlock from Dungeons. It's epic looking. Usually I'd be mad if a DPS ran off and just started doing their own thing. But this guy is so well built that it doesn't really matter. Don't run without us, tank. Not that he's needed a whole lot of heals, I'm just kind of throwing heals out there just in case. There's 56. I want to see if... Oh, now I get both my bags in a... Ah, this is so crazy. More work messages. Yay. Oh, no, they all dipped out. I was hoping they were going to want to do more dungeons. Alright, need dungeon then. Alright. I just want to check the last page. No. And that's a companion. It's a jackrabbit. They call it a prickle furry hare. Wait, is that story still here? I think that's worth... Nah, I don't want to buy it. I'm sure we could figure out how to get those points. Okay, yeah, so there's only 2 pages when you just click on it that way. Mysterious wares requires bizarre tokens, ethereal box of banners, and ethereal box of wares. That's kind of what this is. Okay, so nothing in that one. Convenience items. Loot bot 3000. Loots nearby creatures you've killed. Will work in parties and dungeons, but it's not usable in raids. This companion is added to your vanity collection. Is usable on all your characters. That's actually pretty neat. Cogsley. Wondrous Wisdom Ball. Yep, that's what we want. Just gotta figure out how to get these dang tokens. Then you got a bunch of bags. 36 slot bag. 26, 22, 20, 14. Use this item to toggle your loot transfigurator 5000 cosmetic, allowing your non-combat pets to pick up loot. Use this again to disable the effect. No thanks. Book of Artisans, Books of Ascension, unlock talent loadout, Mystic Enchanting Specialization. Yeah. We gotta figure out how to get 250 of these. Seek out tricks in the weapons vendor in any major city in order to exchange those tokens for a reward. Bizarre tokens are obtained from the auction house with gold or the web shop with DP. Really? Let's go see how much bizarre tokens are costing then. None. Miscellaneous. So there's got to be another way to get it. Heirloom. Yeah. We got to figure out a different way to get that, because there's no reason to buy 1,600 of those. There should be a way to farm that. You know what I mean? All right. Cute for another dungeon. 4 levels to go. And we've got an hour. We may not hit 60 in this run. I'm actually going to hold on to this.
Go with honor, friend.
Leather, plate, mail, polearm. I would gain armor, intellect, stamina, and spell power. It looks like 714. I actually lose stamina, but I gain a crap ton of armor. I only lose 1 spell power for that. So we're gonna save this one. We're gonna save this one.
You need something?
Reaper. Come on, Dungies. I want to try and get at least one more done before I have to get off and head to work. Depending on how the conversation goes at work, I may come back to stream a little bit more after my meeting. For probably another hour and a half-ish. Alright. Come on. Just waiting on a dang tank again. Oh. Run back. I want to know what that buff was. Heroic deeds. Reputation gains increased by 5%, and the damage taken reduced by 3. Witching contract. Agility increased by 5%. Primal instincts increases strength by 5. Arcane intellect increases intelligence by 7 and spell power by 7. That's actually a really good one. Because the one that I do just gives mana per second. So, yay, but at the same time, not that great. 375 gold. We're getting close to what we need. Ooh. I'm sorry, what did he just... Receive 10 use to unlearn a spell by clicking the spell icon on the character. Advancement can only be used for talents while in wildcard mode and draft mode. So, doesn't do me a lick of good here. General good. Marks of Ascension. Oh, okay. So, if we wanted to spend more marks of our Ascension. Let's see. Lucky coin. Increases attack power. No. Increases hit rating. Critical strike rating. Spell power. There you go. Specialization purge, class purge, so neutral silencer, volume, weapon, scroll of armor, internet. There you go. Bam. 1,000 gold. I knew there was a dude that sold this stuff. Right? 1,000 gold to get that. We're at 375. So we got a long way to go for that. Heroic. Blood Forges is an item, transforming it into PvP gear. Oh. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. And those are all Titan Scrolls for 100. Craftsman's Codex, so we can learn a new primary profession slot. You can unlock all primary professions. Costs 2,500 per every time we want to do that. Ridiculous. But 1,000 gold can get you that. What else you got? Heirlooms, Mystic Scrolls, currency, heirlooms. Yeah, and he wants just an absorbent amount of freaking... Like, I have 10,000 right now. This requires 160,000 to get this one item. And we're at 10. So, that's a big no. Doesn't got anything there. Too bad he doesn't sell this for Marks of Ascension. That would be neat. Alright, and then here's Prestige. We'll go, while we're waiting, we'll just go over this. So this would mess with our Specialization 1, which is what our healer is right now. Right? So, reach level 50 or greater, have no Hand of Fate or... for the no Hand of Fate for the specialization you wish to prestige in your bags, bank, or personal bank. I already have, like, I don't have that. That's fine. Then we'll keep our items, our golden currency, and our reputation. Everything else will be reset. So our quests get reset. If we have exotic pets, those get buffs and debuffs. Specialization lock. Once prestige mode is activated, you will not be able to change specialization until reaching level 50. So if I'm a healer now and I say I want to prestige, I'm stuck as a healer. Draft mode reset. We don't have to worry about that. Gain tokens of prestige and spend them on unique items. We could check the rewards here in just a second, but they're pretty neat. But you get 1 prestige cash, 150 mystic runes, 50 mystic orbs, and 2,500 marks of ascension. But I don't think we can prestige in this because it won't let us. But just to show you some of the awards that you can get, here's a armor set, which I really like. You got this mount, which is pretty neat. You got this big sword of just uber energy. And then you got a bunch of heirlooms. So, all pretty neat gear if you have the ability to do it. We don't, unfortunately. Join Chivalry in the Fellowship. I want to join. The guild recruitment is a tool for guild masters to help recruit. It allows them to place their mission statement, and if you like what you see, you can join the guild right there. So it's done. Chivalry and Fellowship message. Join Chivalry and Fellowship. We are an active, tight-knit guild with a casual social culture We accept all playstyles from soloers to raiders to go out of our way to help newcomers. We dungeon crawl. I don't know. I think that's. I think it's like normal, heroic, mythic plus raid, and will persist after release. Join us. So. Now, does it change every time you... Nope. So only one dude's done that. That's cool. All right. And we haven't done Mana Storm at all for this. So... but Mana Storm, I mean, you guys have seen me do it. I'm almost willing to do it just to get this gear set. But there's really, I mean, and then you've got the reins of that. That's a pretty cool mount, you know what I mean? A neat sword, but... That's another mount, I think. No, that's a companion. Never mind.
Off and away.
Come on, Deeps. I've got 45 minutes. Oh, you turd. Yeah. Work frustrates me sometimes, man. As much as I would like to just sit here and ignore my phone, unfortunately it's a day that I have to work, so I have to look at my dang phone. Come on, DPS. Jeez. 3, 2, 1. Waiting on another DPS. There we go, finally. Not a dungeon I would want, but... This is going to be a short one. Because it's one of the dudes that's just on the edge. Dang it. I'm like, I'm all game for this dude booking it. He's able to keep his own health up, so that's a plus. Alright, so we ended up getting a Pyromancer, Stormbringer, Barbarian, Primalist. And you tell that Horde is the go-to alliance for people. Because we've gotten more dungeons with the Horde characters than we have with our own class. That's how short that dungeon was, by the way. Like, we're already done. we'll see if we can queue for another one, because that was stupid short. Okay, intellect, frost resistance, hit rating, critical strike, haste, and spell power. Improve critical strike, spell power by 44, so I lose a little bit of spell power. Yeah, I lose a little bit of spell power, 18, 14. And I'll lose some health. But I'm going to gain hit, crit, and haste. That's mail. I can sell that. That's tailoring. It's an offhand we're not going to be able to use. And we can get rid of that too.
Greetings. Go with honor.
Okay. 387. We've already almost got up to our level 60. Like, these are our two primary stats that we need in Spirit. Intelligence gives us more mana, spell crit, which is great. Spirit is going to give us the health regeneration, mana regeneration, but also some of our skills are affected by Spirit as well. So, alright, let's see. Solar Empowerment. Spinning Sunset now unleashes a chain of light, dealing holy damage to your target and bouncing up to 5 additional enemies, dealing reduced damage. Circle of Valor, instant cast, switch to location, allow you to stay inside of it. Whatever, I'm just gonna grab this. I want to level up so that I can get Holy Form. Oh man. This is gonna be another short dungeon. Yeah. Because we just loop around and we'll be at the boss room. Loop around this way, guys. We probably won't level off of this one either. heck's going on with the work stuff? Got me up the wall is what it's doing. Go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this the last dungeon we do for now, so I can shower and get ready for work. For this meeting. Hey, we leveled up to 57. Yay. Alright. Leave party. Alright. That means we get to grab Holy Form. That we'll get next. Alright, so then I click Holy Form. Oh, I thought it changed our form. That's a bummer. Okay, that's fine there. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Because this says it increases healing by 10%, right? So we're going to turn that off. I'm going to throw a basic heal. 457. We'll throw one more just in case. 446. Alright, so around 446, 447. Alright, so we pop that on. Jumps up to 510. That's a 501. 762. 811. 510. So the other two must have been crits. 519. 784. Bunch of thousands.
I can't do that yet.
Okay. So yeah, there's a definite difference in healing using that skill. All right, well, I gotta dip out. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get showered and all that fun stuff at work. And depending on how our meeting goes, either I have to close tonight, which means I'll be back home before 3 so that I can stream for like an hour before I have to be back at work. If I don't have to close tonight, then I will not be back on until tomorrow. But either way, we are definitely going to do our long stream tomorrow. We got to hit 3 more levels on the healer. And then as soon as those 3 levels are done, we will switch to the tank. And then just to show you guys, I have worked on the tank. I got him up to level 10. I have no idea what that question means, my dude. But just to kind of show you, as soon as the game will cooperate with me here, here's our Blood Mage. We've already got him to level 10. We've already selected the tank specialization. I made him a human just because. But yeah. That is what we'll be working on once this guy hits 60. So, there's that. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in the next one. I appreciate you stopping by. If you like the content, make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. The more people that see it, the easier it is for me to know if this is content that you guys want to see. I stream pretty much every day. My days off from work will be my long streams. The days that I have work will be shorter streams. But I will be streaming literally every day unless something happens with family or work that caused me to not be able to do it. So, outside of that, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Thanks. Peace.